Mistress Lotus, and welcome to your general and love monthly reading. Big shout out to all of my subscribers, new and returning. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and your shares. I truly appreciate that. And to those of you that have booked private readings with me, thank you guys so much for your love and support. And I just wanted to let everyone know that I have a couple of things in the works. I have a couple of announcements I'm going to make on my channel pretty soon, and I will also be doing a live stream, so stay tuned for that if you would like to join me. So if you find that this reading does not resonate with you, I suggest that you guys go and watch your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. If you're unaware of those signs, as always, I will include the birth chart calculator in the description below, okay? And also, for those of you that are interested in booking private readings with me, that information will be in the description box as well. So let's go ahead and see what the month has in store for you guys. Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of July 2017? Show me what messages you have for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month, oh wow, of July. So we have something nice popping up for you guys finally. We have the Empress. And I know you guys see this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but yeah. Maybe you guys were seeking the truth of a situation. Maybe you guys have finally had the truth be revealed to you. Okay? I'm feeling like some of you guys are dealing with a past relationship or just someone from maybe your childhood or something like that. Because we have the Empress in the present position with the Six of Chalices in reverse in the challenge position. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse in the recent past. So I feel like, you know, definitely some truth has come to the light within a partnership. Something that may have been from your past, maybe a past relationship, past intimate relationship, or friendship. It could be anyone. I feel like that wants to come out. I see the Hermit popping out in the near future. I feel like they're about done being shuffled. So I'm going to cut the deck here. Okay, in your conscious thoughts, we have the Mother of Wands in reverse. In your subconscious, we have the Daughter of Wands in reverse. In the advice position, we have the Father of Wands in reverse. Okay, external factors, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. So that's good. In your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Chalices in reverse, and in the outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Mother of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so mixed energies here right off the bat. Okay, this is, it was looking good until I drew the rest of them, but let's see how this all pans out first. What I'm noticing right off the bat, you're experiencing a lack of communication with someone or bad communication. I feel like someone has gotten revenge on someone through their communication. I feel like someone is being an asshole, okay? A cunt waffle. Okay, this is not good energy. This is a bitchy individual, over emotional. This could even be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like this is the energy, whether it's a sign or just someone having those character traits. Someone is being extremely bitchy. Then we have the Father of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is talking about someone abusive in their communication. Someone that is a tyrant. They are abusive in general. They abuse their power. They manipulate people. They lie. Or maybe this is simply you just finally deciding to cut off communication, if it's as simple as that for some of you. But I feel like there's, due to a lack of progress within a partnership, a friendship, some sort of exchange between you and another individual, there was a lack of progress. And I feel like there was a little bit of indecisiveness, but I feel like some of you have finally made the decision to just cut it off, sever your bonds. I'm even seeing the Seven of Wands in reverse under all of that, okay? Which talks about giving up. Eight of Wands in reverse in the recent past. So I feel like there's a lot of inner conflict going on. I also feel like this is an indication that something is not moving forward as quickly as you would like it to, or it's just not moving forward at all. I see a lot of delays, whether it be in communication or just with your pursuits. And I also see frustrations. Maybe some of you have finally decided to cut off this interaction for good. Now, looking at this Empress challenged by the Six of Chalices in reverse, obviously we were trying to create something here, Aquarius. It looks like you were trying to create something successful for yourself. You were seeking abundance emotionally, and I feel like even, you know, financially. I feel like some of you may be going through maybe having a child, pregnancy for some of you. Within a partnership from your past, you're holding on to the past. Six of Chalices in reverse. A lot of emotional blockages, emotional draining. Whatever you're trying to create has been draining you. And I feel like maybe you were trying to create something with someone from your past, but it's been emotionally draining, and it seems that you're stuck. You're stuck here. Or at least you're just stuck on it emotionally. But I see in the near future the Hermit. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. This could indicate that you are isolating yourself and withdrawing from social interaction. You're just wanting to be alone. You're looking within yourself for whatever answers you may be looking for, or maybe you're just simply withdrawing and taking some time out to heal from the situation. I feel like you're being more discreet and more cautious as well. In your conscious thoughts, we have the Mother of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this talks about the mother within the family. If this has something to do with like nostalgic energy here, it could be your mother for some of you, or a motherly figure, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This talks about, I feel like, seeing as how this card in the upright, it's like a mother protecting her young, holding on to the load. But in the reverse, it's like she's releasing the load, letting go. And maybe it could have something to do with jealousy. I feel like this could also indicate a loss of a friendship. So maybe you lost friendship, lost contact with an old friend. This is also insecurities as well. And we also have the Daughter of Wands in reverse in your subconscious. More fire. So this talks about someone that is pessimistic, someone that lacks direction, someone who is all about one-night stands, flighty. Okay, this is definitely a non-committal card. Okay, so whoever this is, you know, maybe you guys are wanting to have a fling or two to try and get over your hurt here, or get over this loss. But I feel like maybe this individual could be the person that you were trying to create something with, and it's just been emotionally draining. And you've been stuck in the past here. In your mind and in your heart. In the advice position, I see the Father of Wands. There's a lot of fire here for you guys. What is that about? Who is this? Okay, who is this? Father of Wands in reverse. This could talk about bosses. Maybe this person is a tyrant. This person is self-serving, egotistical. Again, another sex-driven card. Okay? Or maybe this is you turning down this person's offer. They're all in the reverse. Maybe this fire sign or someone with those character traits, you finally decided to turn it down. But emotionally, you're still stuck in the past. I also feel like be careful not to be too egotistical is what I'm seeing here. Watch your ego. And try not to be selfish if this is applying to you. If this applies to someone else that you're dealing with or have turned down, then keep that person out of your life. Could also be what this indicates. External factors with the Daughter of Pentacles. This is pretty good. So I feel like there's been some sort of news exchanged between you and someone. You and another person. I see earth energy here as well. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or this could simply be news of finances coming in for you. Maybe there's a financial opportunity that you are pursuing. Maybe there's some sort of opportunity that's been given to you here. But I see in your hopes and fears, the Nine of Chalices in reverse, this talks about a lack of emotional fulfillment. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this individual. Someone is very selfish. All about sex, not about commitment. Can't create anything real with them because they're cold, is what I'm seeing. Something is emotionally draining, either for you or maybe this is how the other person that you have recently lost touch with, maybe that's how they feel. But something is definitely draining you. In the outcome, I see Three of Pentacles. Maybe some of you found out about a third-party situation and you've decided to remove yourself from it. Or maybe this has something to do with a financial opportunity that had been lost for some of you. Maybe that's the news that you had received of an opportunity being lost or missed. If this is applied to a third-party situation for some of you, I feel like you decide that you don't want to be in this. You removed yourself already, and this triangle is now broken. Maybe this is instability within your finances and within the home. Maybe this is a family situation for some of you. You're dealing with an egotistical, selfish, almost narcissistic-like individual, and you guys finally decide, yeah, I'm gonna seek solace in solitude, and we're not doing this anymore. Let me go ahead and clarify these for you guys. Show me the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have the Chariot popping out. I'm going to put this to the side. I feel like this is significant. I feel like maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer, by the way, but I also feel like you guys are triumphant and you guys are moving on from a relationship or from this type of toxic, emotionally draining, one-sided relationship. You've now moved on from that for good. Eight of Wands in reverse. And that's good. So it's not all bad. Okay. Show me the Empress. Show me the Six of Chalices in reverse. Okay. Nice. Show me the Hermit. Okay, we have one flying out. Show me the Mother of Wands in reverse. Show me the Daughter of Wands in reverse. Show me the Father of Wands in reverse. Wands, wands, wands. Show me the Daughter of Pentacles. Show me the Nine of Chalices in reverse. Show me the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And show me the Chariot. It's the extra message. Bottom of the deck, we have the Son of Pentacles. So I feel like there are opportunities on its way to you. Financial. I also feel like maybe stability. You are going to seek stability for yourself financially and within your own home. I feel like maybe this is even someone that you have been dealing with. I saw a lot of fire earlier and I saw some earth. So maybe someone is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or maybe a Sagittarius here as well. Something has been imbalanced and you are now going to find stability for yourself on your own is what this is looking like. You're leaving a financial situation, maybe even a company, leaving a workplace for a new position, a new opportunity. Maybe that could be what the Three of Pentacles in reverse refers to. You finally decide, okay, this ain't panning out the way I thought. There's a lack of success here. I've been holding on to this position for this long and it's not promising, so I'm going to remove myself. Maybe that could be what it is for some of you as well, who maybe aren't partnered. I even see some Seven of Chalices in reverse, so you guys have definitely removed yourself from a deceptive situation, a very elusive situation. Maybe someone had a whole bunch of options. If this applies for a relationship for some of you, maybe someone had a lot of options. You removed yourself as one of the options. Okay. In the recent past, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, is clarified by the Lovers. So I feel like maybe some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or some of you could be indecisive about something still. Maybe communication stopped coming in, but you're indecisive, or maybe you've had trouble making a decision in the recent past. But I do feel that either this will happen or has already happened for you. I do see that you guys are coming out of a time of indecision and illusions, temptations. It's not moving forward. You were at a crossroads, and I feel like now, or at some point during this month, you will be reclaiming your power. You will manifest your own destiny by removing yourself from this imprisoning situation. Okay? In the near future, with the Hermit, is clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you've isolated yourself from a very defensive, paranoid, stressed individual. Or maybe this is you feeling defensive, paranoid, and stressed, and that's why you're isolating yourself due to the situation, this chaotic mess. Okay? Consciously with the Mother of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Daughter of Cups in reverse. So I even see some water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And to be honest, maybe this could even apply to a marriage for some of you. I'm seeing a lot of emotional turbulence. Maybe even with the Lovers and the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like maybe within a marriage or within a union or a partnership, it's now ended, it's completed in the recent past, and now you're just manifesting your own path, and you've removed yourself now. You're mentally removing yourself from the situation, but emotionally you're still attached to it, and now you're feeling a little defensive and paranoid, or like you are overburdened, you're feeling pressured, and you feel like you need to isolate yourself. But I feel like with the Daughter of Cups in reverse, it talks about a lot of pessimism. Maybe you're pessimistic about moving forward with this individual because you feel like maybe they're egotistical or self-serving. They're all about the self. Maybe this is just you turning down their love offer, or them turning yours down. With the Daughter of Wands in the subconscious position is clarified by the Daughter of Swords. So, first of all, Daughter of Swords, upright. This talks about spying. Maybe this talks about you communicating with lawyers. Some sort of direct communication, some exchange of ideas, some news coming in. But in the reverse, it's like stalkerish ass energy. You're being stalked, or someone's doing some stalking, Aquarius. Now, if it's not that, then it could just be that you have finalized this relationship, cut off all ties, and left it like that. Maybe someone is giving the bad news to someone, however it applies to you. I feel like there's no communication even, period. but it's still on your mind and weighing on your heart. In the advice position with the Father of Wands in reverse, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So watch that restlessness. Restlessness can easily turn into recklessness. And I don't know if this was your video last month where I said don't be reckless, but I think that's kind of funny. It's coming up again. Restlessness leads to recklessness. Don't let the ending of this situation that you've been going through turn you into an egotistical bastard. And if this is not applied to you, then I suggest that you continue to meditate, ease your mind, seek solitude, and stop being restless over someone who is all about themselves, narcissistic to the bone. Okay? Watch your restlessness. External factors with the Daughter of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands in reverse. So you feel like you're not getting your accolades. You're not getting your gratification from a position in the workplace, or maybe even in the home or within a relationship with someone. You feel like you're not getting the attention that you deserve. Or maybe this person feels like they're not receiving the attention they deserve from you. Maybe they feel like they're not getting their accolades, however this applies. But in the hopes and fears, the Nine of Chalices in reverse is clarified by the Strength card. I see Leo. Maybe some of you decided to cut ties with a Leo. Or maybe you've just been trying to remain patient, calm, controlled. You're just feeling emotionally drained. You're trying to stay strong through this right now, for sure. In the outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Hierophant. So, for sure, if this is a workplace reading for you, Aquarius, rather than a relationship reading, totally understand, because that's what it's looking like with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a mentorship card. It talks about institutions, government, organizations, going along with tradition, rules. I feel like maybe there's a lack of teamwork within a workplace or within an organization. A lack of regard to your skills within the workplace. Maybe there's a third-party situation that developed within the workplace. Or maybe this is like some sort of mentor. Maybe you're, I wouldn't necessarily say supervisor, but it could potentially be for some of you. That word popped in my head. Doesn't necessarily apply to this card. That's more the Emperor, but still. Could be workplace issues that are emotionally draining you, frustrating you. You feel like you're not getting your accolades. Maybe you've been either terminated or you've quit. And you've tried to remain strong through it all while you're still trying to find your way here. But, as I said before with the Chariot as the extra message on the side, you do decide to give it up. Whether it's a workplace situation, a loving situation, a family situation, you are moving on and you are staying strong. And so keep your head up, Aquarius. Things are looking good in the future for you. You have walked away to see some better days. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and get the oracle messages out to you real quick. I'm going to add something new for the oracle messages. And what I'm going to use, I'm still going to keep the moon phase oracle, but I will be including another one called Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Okay? Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of July 2017? Show me Aquarius. There we go. We have one, the resting tree, the card of patience and stillness. What other messages do you have for Aquarius? Okay, we have two. Perfect. I usually read the one at the bottom of the deck, but okay, fine, I will. I was gonna not do that so I don't read too long, but you know what? I looked at it and I had to go with it. Okay, so we have the resting tree, the dream walker, and the river queen with the fire prince at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to go ahead and read these to you real quick. The Fire Prince is the card of optimism and aggression. So this says, as your ally, when the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook, the Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. As your challenger, there are a couple messages delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you can't put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout. This might pertain to workaholism or obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly you won't have any energy left, nor will you see your way through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark, where there is no flame to light the way. The next one we have is the Resting Tree, the card of patience and stillness. The Resting Tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. The Resting Tree asks you to slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the Resting Tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now, and it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. Challenger. The Resting Tree appearing as a challenger asks you to consider if you're so frenetic that all you can think about is how stressed you are. Running around and overdoing anything only makes you into a human doing, not a human being. This is a sign to be careful, or you may become physically ill, or at the very least, unable to enjoy your life. Be still. It's time to meditate and take time out, or you'll make some mistakes that you may regret later. Don't worry, all those things you're trying to manage will still be there when you're ready to move forward again. Only then will you have a clearer head with which to think. The next one we have is the Dream Walker. When the Dream Walker is your ally, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are two kinds, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you that is yours alone, and all you need to do is ask, and it will unfold like magic. You also play an important and unique part in the divine dreaming of the world. When you ask, is this the dream for me that serves the greater dream? The most beautiful vision for your life serves the highest good for others too. Just the act of asking will immediately provide the answer. The Dream Walker is beside you to help you move effortlessly through the illusions, observing the truth, and celebrating the waking dream of your life that results. The Dream Walker challenges you to wake up from your restless sleep, in which you're not dreaming at all. This is the time to remind yourself of your passions and the aspirations you may have left behind. Perhaps you should reconsider and allow yourself your precious dreams again. Don't give them up. There's always a way they can return to you, as long as you don't try to dictate the forms they take. Another way the dream walker challenges you is when you're in the middle of a nightmare brought on you by you or by others. Wake up and don't struggle, for she reminds you that the divine will lead you out of this bad dream and into a much better one. This too shall pass. Be mindful that you have a unique and special purpose. You're always actively influencing your reality through your thoughts and reactions to life's challenges. And the final one we have is the River Queen. Okay? As your ally, the River Queen flows into your life as an ally to remind you about the concept of allowing and the law of non-attachment. Remember that all rivers come from the mountains and run to the sea to be absorbed by the larger body of water. There, the liquid evaporates into clouds that rain on the mountains to continue an endless cycle of fluidity. The River Queen requires you to be fluid and to let go of rigidity and perfectionism. You will travel far as long as you let go and let flow, even maneuvering around the greatest blockages like water streams around big boulders. No obstacle can hold you back now if you're willing to surrender to the natural flow of events. Be easy on yourself and others, and watch how smoothly you move forward. You may be surprised where the river takes you. Challenger. Turbulent waters and rapids to cross are directly ahead for you. You have no boat to navigate now. It's just you in the water going where it takes you. That said, although the River Queen is your challenger here, she has no intention of letting you go under. Even when there's a waterfall ahead, there is no reason to fear. The River Queen will help you get over it so you can splash down again in the gentle waters of the sea, of the river below, flowing with renewed purpose to the sea. Be fearless now and go with the current of events. This can be an adventure. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and see what the Moon Phase Oracle has for you. Before I go, gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? Okay, so we have two. They didn't want to be shuffled. We have the solar eclipse and the waning gibbous, the surrender card. I'm going to go ahead and cut it and draw one more. And for this one, I won't do the one at the bottom because I don't want to keep you guys too long, okay? But I'm going to read these for you. Threshold is the first one that we have. Okay. When the shadow of a new moon crosses the terrain of the planet, this is when a solar eclipse is experienced. The solar masculine is aligned and supporting the lunar feminine at this time. The moon is in between the earth and sun in an exact alignment for a portal to open, like the high priestess in tarot, standing between the pillars of wisdom and knowledge. The moon becomes the gatekeeper of this threshold. A deep initiation awaits you if you have the courage to walk through. You are in the exact place you need to be right now. There is a new opportunity and a threshold for you to cross. If you cross this threshold, your life as you know it will be over. A new path will begin. You know this deep in the ancient wisdom of you. The divine cosmos, your spirit guides, and the sun and moon support this new vision. Your intentions are magnified during the supercharged new moon. Dive in. As the shadow side, you're allowing the fear of the unknown constrain and bind your spirit. You're choosing to see only the darkness in this situation and cannot notice the light shining through. On the other hand, nothing is aligning the way you want it to. Be open and allow your perception to shift. When you shift, the universe will shift with you. The next one we have is waning gibbous. Okay, the surrender card. I surrender to what I cannot see. My heart is open. I trust in love, so mote it be. The moon holds sway over the currents of all the waters in Gaia. She also guides the currents of waters within your body. Together they weave the emotional pathways within. When you're in an emotionally stable place, the pathway is clear. However, not every current will always run smooth. In those times, you must relax and let the current carry you through. Surrender can be one of the hardest lessons to learn, but with great reward. There is deep peace in surrender. Lady Luna is reminding you that everything has a phase. Phases will run their course, and the cycle of life will continue. Open your heart despite the uncertainty and trust in the current of love that flows through you. You will find peace and a deep inner knowing despite the doubt or chaos around you. Reversed, resisting the current will only delay your progress further. When you move with the flow, the phase will run its course quicker and your path will clear again. Now is not the time to make a final decision. Surrender and allow what's supposed to unfold before moving forward. Okay? And the final one that we have is another waning gibbous, and it's the listen card. Okay? I listen to my inner seer. Her voice of wisdom makes my path clear. The moon is beginning her slow dance with the sun and earth. Her energy now begins to spiral back down to Gaia. Before this, the energy was rising higher and expanding outward, peaking with the full moon. This gradual descent does not mean her power is lessening. Inward energies are beginning to activate. The currents of water, emotions, and intuition are growing stronger within you. It's time for you to really listen to your inner wisdom. Intuition ebbs and flows with your cycle of energy. Is your inner voice growing stronger or ebbing right now? The more you let your intuition speak, the clearer the messages will become. You need to trust the voice within you. She is connected to the moon and your body. Your body's sensory system will never lie to you and is always present in the moment. Check in with your body and you will consciously activate your inner voice. Your intuition needs to be seen, heard, and honored. Your inner seer will not lead you astray. Reversed, your energy is scattered and may be a little frazzled. Ground back into your body and direct your energy inward to reconnect with your intuition. Your intuition may be telling you something you do not want to hear. Remember to guide your actions with love and not fear. Be receptive and adaptable like water. Okay? So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Stay tuned for my live stream coming soon. And until next time, peace and love.